It's very common to see things dealing with faulty digestion. We need to quickly go over the major aspects of digestion that are supposed to take place so that we can digest our food correctly. So beyond all the chewing and like saliva and all these things, the main functions are here in the stomach should make just hydrochloric acid or stomach acid that helps us acidify the food so that it can start that breakdown process. And then once it's acidified, it comes down here into the duodenum, and when that hits there, that triggers the gallbladder to squirt alkaline bile down, and the bile helps us emulsify or break down our dietary fats. And it also signals the pancreas to squirt out the bicarb that helps us neutralize the acids that came from the stomach. It squirts out all these enzymes that help us break our food down further. And now there's a lot of other stuff that goes on down here that we'll talk about, but this is the main functions. This is what helps us break that food down so that we can get the nutrients out of that food. And when there's no stomach acid there, which is really common, millions of people are turning off stomach acid on a daily basis on purpose. But a lot of other people have things going wrong that restrict their ability to produce that stomach acid. And when that doesn't happen, that food has to process by rotting and fermenting. It has to break down some way so the body can at least get something. So that's how it does it, and that rotting and fermenting takes a lot longer than just acidifying. And so that delays its ability to leave the stomach. Remember, the stomach's job is to acidify the food and then send it out of the stomach, down here into the duodenum. So why would it send it out if it hasn't done step one? And when it's rotting and fermenting instead of acidifying correctly, that creates all these toxins and gook and all this stuff that gets real nasty. Now that has the ability to create nausea for some people just because of all this toxic gook that's in the stomach. It's just sitting there, it's not moving out, or it's still in that toxic state when it moves out down here because it never really got acidified. So it takes a lot longer to break down. Somebody's full a lot longer. They eat just a little bit and they're already like, I'm stuffed, because the last meal didn't really move out. It's not moving along like it's supposed to. So this stomach acid is a really big deal. Bile flow is another big deal. It's very common for someone's bile to become too thick and sticky to flow correctly, and then it's not going to come down and help us break down our dietary fats and mix with the stomach acid to really help us bust that food apart. And when that's the case, now these dietary fats are not going to be digested correctly. They can become rancid and make us feel a whole lot worse. So these functions are very important when someone doesn't really feel like eating correctly.